εκ το λόγου, το Θεόν πνεύμα, αναζετούμεν την σοφίαν, τεν αληθείαν εν τε γραφέ, μυστόριον θεωρίας, eis Ionas.
Welcome to Swetnam chapter 39. Vocabulary, arithmos, number. You can associate with arithmetic, arithmos. Aphesis, forgiveness or freeing. Blasphemia is one, blasphemy. Gamos, important word, wedding. Desmos, bond, chain, prison. Maybe if you can think of a person named Desmond being in chain, being in prison, being bound. There may be a rare possibility you might tend to mix it up with despotes. We have been seeing very regularly. Despotes and desmos, there is a difference. Thumos, rage, fit of anger. Kopos, hard work or trouble. Hard work, trouble. Oikodome. You know the word oikos, house. Oikodome is a building. The second meaning is different, encouragement. Polemos, war or conflict. Pulon, gate, entrance. Do you remember the word you learned for door? Think about it. Stephanos, crown or prize. You can think of a person named Stephen having a crown on his head or having a prize in his hand. Kenos, you may have heard kenosis, kenos, emptying or empty, purposeless, senseless. Cryptos, you have already come across crypto as a verb. Cryptos, adjective, hidden. Potapos, potapos is what sort of, what kind of. Important adjective, need to remember. Phaneros, manifest. What is the verb related to manifest? Potain, from where? Pote, once or ever. Let's go to the exercises from Swetnam-39 now. Eblepsa ten polium te hagian, ten hagian. Eblepsa, I saw, adjective indicative active, singular. Ten polium ten hagian is equal to ten hagian polium, the holy city. I saw the holy city. Yukuzdan is a participle, doesn't have to indicate active participle, accusative feminine singular. I saw the holy city having pulonas. Pulonas, do you remember what is we saw just now? Pulon, from there comes pulonas, gate, or entrance. I saw the holy city having 12 gates. If you need pause here for a while. Second, Roman gamos hetoimos estin. Hetoimos is ready. Gamos is wedding. Men. We need to speak about men here. But so far, we have been speaking about men day on the one hand and on the other. Can men, when it comes alone, can it have some other meaning? Can it mean now? Yes, it can. I mean, especially when it comes in the beginning, sometimes it can mean now. And this now doesn't mean a temporal sense at this moment. No. It is basically acts like a transitional particle. It has a transitional sense. For example, now concerning the point, that doesn't mean at this point. Now concerning that certain man, it's basically a transitional kind of nuance that it has. So here, we can then translate it as like a transitional particle. Now, the wedding is etoimos ready. So the wedding is ready. Number 3. Abusing auton prostus hegemonas ton pote tuflon. An important sentence. Aguzin, present indicative active third person plural. They led him, out on him, they led him. Plus accusative, led him to the leaders. Pause for a while if you need to. They led him to the leaders. They led him to the leaders. Forte is once. To flown, on to flown, masculine, accusative, singular. They led him to the leaders, on to flown. I translate using the masculine ones, the blind man. Then in between there is forte, once. They led him to the leaders, the man, once blind. You can put it that way. Or once blind man. Now interesting to notice, phone, forte to flown goes with which word? It is an accusative. So it will go with another accusative which is present in this sentence. It stands as an apposition to the other accusative which is there, which means they led him. Now, who is this him? Ton pote to flon. See, auton, ton pote to flon. Both are in accusative. So that auton, who is that auton that is replied by the apposition given? Ton pote to flon. The man once blind or once the blind man. So they led him to the leaders, the man once blind. Number 5. He was, you can also say there was, but in the context it is he was, with 2 out of the number of the 12. It's basically saying he's one of the disciples. He was out of the number of 12. Of the 12. Number 5. He kopus parekete ke gunaiki. Pareko is the verb. We have spoken about transitive and non-transitive aspect of pareko. Here, pareko takes object, not only takes object, it takes object. There's a direct object, there is an indirect object. T can be translated as Y. Pareko, let us look at pareko a little more. Now, pareko takes the accusative for the object, for the direct object, and the direct object is a thing. And it takes dative of the person to whom it is provided. So what is pareko? Pareko means to offer, to cause, to give. What is opus? Opus. Opus is trouble. Trouble. Did we come across this word? Opus, hard work or trouble. Accusative plural. Now, why before that? Now, corpus, troubles. Kegunaiki is to the woman. Now, parekete governs two objects. The thing or what is caused is troubles. Troubles are caused. To whom? To the woman. So that's the indirect object. Stay here for a moment. Think about it. If you need, read this explanation and then continue. So I shall translate the sentence. Why parekete? Why do you cause opus troubles kegunaiki to the woman? Why do you cause troubles to the woman? There's a direct object, there's an indirect object. Number 6, hotan, we have spoken before. Hotan goes with the subjunctive when or whenever. Now, when you hear or whenever you hear polemos, wars, and accoas. Do you remember this? Accoa is the word we have come across. Accoas is the accusative plural. Report or rumor and rumors of war. Protelos, the end. Hupo, not yet. Now, when you hear wars and reports of wars, the end is not yet. I shall translate you polemos. Let's look at the polemos. It is there. Okay, it is a genitive we are having. Okay, genitive. Oh, accusative. Yeah. When you hear wars and reports about of wars, the end is not yet. Supply is ellipsis. And, yeah, this sentence needs a little more. Hotan normally goes with the subjunctive. Take a moment here. So, the prophetess in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a participle. The prophet was preaching baptisma metanoias. Baptism, metanoias is genitive. Baptism of repentance is of a sin is plus accusative. For forgiveness, hamartion of sins. The prophet was preaching baptism of metanoia for the forgiveness of sins. Number 8. A. If nunc estin anastasis. Now, anastasis is a nominative. Either I can take directly as an object. Let us see how that works. If resurrection is not, doesn't go well. If there is no resurrection, ekton necron, from the dead, canon, senseless or empty. Empty, even the preaching, even our preaching, empty, even your faith. If there is no resurrection out of the dead, empty, even our preaching, empty, even your faith. Number 9, poten. Poten is from where? Puto te Sophia aute. Aute is this. Hai dunamis. Puto is coming from putos, this. But it is dative masculine singular. So we shall try to get the masculine singular effect to that. Before that, now aute goes with which word in the first half of the sentence? Aute goes with Sophia. Aute is a nominative and Sophia is in the nominative. They go together. So let me translate the first part of the sentence. From yeah. So from where he Sophia aute, from where this wisdom, puto, you have to getting masculine aspect and the dative aspect. And then the meaning. From where this wisdom to this, with the masculine aspect, to this man. From where this wisdom to dative aspect, this, the meaning, man, masculine aspect. From where this wisdom to this man and the power. Or you can say from where is this wisdom and power to this man. You can also do that. But either behold now, accusate. Accusate is aorist indicative active, second plural. Now you hear the blasphemy. Blasphemian is a singular or a plural. If you have a doubt, look at the article. Article will tell you it is a singular. Number 11, eblepsa, I saw, aorist indicative as active, first person singular. Tous presbyteros, the elders, I saw the elders, and epitas kephala salpon, on their heads, Stephanus crucis, golden crowns. I told you, think of a person named Stephen, on his head there is a crown. So, and the crucis is gold. So, I saw the elders, and on their heads, golden crowns. Number 12. Tai elute, we have aorist indicative passive. So desmos, this glosses auto. We spoke about desmos as bond or a chain. This glosses auto of his tongue. The chain of his tongue, elute, translate into with a nuance of passive. The bond or the chain, the bond of his tongue was loosed. Number 12. The bond of his tongue was loosed. Number 13. Didascale, okay. Ide protapoi lithoi. Teacher, behold, what kind of or what sort of stones, and potapai oikodomai. Teacher, behold, what sort of stones and what sort of buildings. Teacher, behold, what sort of stones and what sort of buildings. Number 14. Kai plereis hesan pantes tumu ente synagogue acontes sauta. Interesting. Let's find out the verb first. And there were, and okay, there is pantes. Pantes is in the nominative. And there were plereis tumu. Plereis is also nominative. Plereis, it can be nominative or accusative. It is nominative also because we have the emi there, hesan. Hesan is coming from the emi. Now all were full of tumu, full of anger or rage in the synagogue. Akuntes, listening, tauta, these things, or hearing these things. And all were full of anger in the synagogue, hearing these things. Look at this table if you like to. Number 15. Udain esteemed Krypton. Ho is a relative pronoun. Phaneron estai. Phaneron can be translated as manifest or known. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is hidden. Acts like a subject, which shall not be known. Nothing is hidden which shall not be known. Thank you. Important exercises, chapter 39. I would suggest take a little more time on this chapter. Wherever you are not clear, just repeat and listen again, pause, write down, and keep up your book.
Mysterion theorias, eis Ionas.